Today I'm going to show you an incredible way to create incredible packaging to improve your click-through rate, to improve your Amazon sales, everything. So many times I go on Amazon, I see all these boring listings, this or that, but when you have a true brand and you have the sickest packaging in the game, everybody can't keep their eyes off of your listing, and that is how you get a ton of revenue. So today I'm going to teach you exactly how to create this type of packaging in less than literally 10 minutes. So stick around. This is going to be so much value to you, truly, as somebody who wants to start a brand or business on Amazon. So without further ado, like and subscribe, and let's get right into it. All right, guys, so remember we left off on this market, turtle food. And I know it sounds super boring. Overall, but actually it has close to $1 million in total monthly revenue, as well as 30,000 people searching. So I don't know if you consider that boring anymore when you could make a solid amount of money from this market. Average revenue at 20K too. So all these people are coming in with cheap Chinese listings or bad brands from early 2000s and not putting an ounce of effort into a very creative brand. And so what I want to teach you today, guys, is basically that nobody is doing the type of branding that is winning in our world today. Do me a favor, go on Google, look at Olipop, Liquid Death, Woobles, all these incredible brands. The one first thing you will notice, their packaging is A+ material. All of these packages, guys, if we look at them, are garbage. This is okay, but like, what the heck is that? What is that? What is that? What is that? You know, like I can go on forever about this, but we're going to use, so for my second product I'm releasing under my brand, I'm super excited. I feel like it's going to be a huge hit. But we use ChatGPT to create our brand character, and essentially brand character is what sticks out on a package the most. So today I primarily want to come out with the brand character, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a really cool package around it, right? So what I'm going to type is this. So I type in, create me a cool brand character for an innovative and healthy turtle food I want to come out with. So I'll press enter, and what's insane, guys, is if you have GPT-4, this or that, even normal ChatGPT, it will come out with a whole visual and explanation of what it's going to create, and all you type is, show me a visual, right? And essentially what I did with my brand, guys, is I kept literally typing, show me another, until I had an idea that I wanted. And then I told them to put certain things on that character, right? So what they're going to show me is a brand character idea for this healthy turtle brand I'm going to create, right? That's going to be made in the USA. This is just an example. I'm not telling you to actually go in this market. This is an example for any market that you're trying to find to start a brand in, what you will do for your packaging to start out as a broad design. By the way, guys, one thing I want to mention, and you could see it almost looks like Ninja Turtle is coming out. So maybe you can have almost like a Ninja Turtle as your branding, which could be actually really cool. But GPT-5 is coming out in the next few weeks, guys, and that is the equivalent of like going from the iPhone 4 to like the 11. They say it's gonna make it look like an absolute child to what GPT-5 is. So stay on the lookout for that over the next few weeks, because I'm sure it will be able to create even crazier packaging. So this will be our brand character. I actually like this brand character a lot. It would stick out if it was on a package on, like, let's say page 1. Everybody would just like stop and be like, what the heck is that? And that is like the first a grabber of how to get somebody on your listing. It's a hook, right? You learn about all this with content making, but it kind of applies to all of this too, is your hook. Your hook wants to be packaging, right? Packaging. So now we'll say, create me. So now you can get a package design idea with this brand character and kind of the format you want to go with, right? And I just put, create me a package design for an eco-friendly, I spelled friendly wrong because my typing's terrible, healthy turtle food with this exact brand character. And so what it's going to do is, it might not give you the best idea, but you can keep telling it exactly the way you want to go with it through the ideas you're getting, right? So imagine this as like a tutor or somebody that's helping you create something visually for free, right? Which is incredible. Usually we have to find designers out there that will pay us by the hour. ChatGPT is so cool, as in you could literally spend free time just getting help from AI in general to give you the exact idea. And it's crazy because I use this all to create my packaging, guys, and it scaled my brand drastically when I did my rebrand for my first product. And now I am so excited for the second product we're releasing. But all this loads. I don't know why it's taking so long to load. It usually doesn't take this long. Maybe because I'm filming, not sure. So now, within literally 5 minutes, guys, it has created me a very cool package design I could use. Obviously, this is just a rough draft. This looks decent. I would make the letters stick out way more, as well as the packaging, maybe add some. So what you do, guys, one little key for packaging, what I did is any feature that makes your product different, add like little circles here with like a cloud or anything, little types of features. And you can even make the character smaller to make your packaging stand out even more, right? So you would easily have your logo at the top here, you'd have your title, and then one or two features that make your product different, character, and then just the ounces and whatever. But one other key, I do need to mention this, is whatever the main keyword is for your market, put as the title. Like you have your brand, put a keyword that describes your product in as the title. So when I go on Amazon and I see turtle food, I immediately catch eyes to the character, read turtle food, and immediately will click on it because I actually already know it's a brand. We have to understand that our customers are actually decently smart and will understand based on visuals immediately that it's a brand, and they'll click on it, right? So we want to make that process very quick for them. So now, like any little changes you want to make, you can type in. You could say, hey, I want to add features, this or that. But thought I would show you guys how I got my packaging design. The next step, guys, would be going on Fiverr. I have a few guys I highly recommend you go to that I can mention on a different video in general. But this is how you create your packaging, guys. This is how you create 2020 type branding that nobody does. We look at all of the best packages. I mean, we can type in Woobles. They make $1 million a month in revenue. Look at their packaging, just a brand character. Their brand character is the product, which is really cool. We look at Liquid Death. Their character is really edgy and dark. There's a lot of ways you can go about. Really just depends on your market and the direction you want to go. How I design my packaging is also understanding who my character is, my customer is, and creating a packaging that would resonate with them, right? You can see Liquid Death. Look at that type of branding. This is the 2020 style of branding that nobody is doing, that you can catch on early, absolutely kill it. So hopefully you guys liked today's video. Like and subscribe. I have a free Patreon down below you could join. I have a lot of advanced content on there, or you could work with me one-on-one. I have that tier as well. But overall, hope you guys have an amazing day. Later.